Venus is on. Venus is on.
Yeah. Want some plushy advice?
What?
Introducing Miss Violet, the Mad Mix Morning Show.
Now listen to this.
Keep your distance from people who will never admit they are wrong and always try to make you feel like it was all your fault. Honey, plushies, listen here. You know what you know when you know what you know. If there's anyone that you deal with and they're making it seem like everything is always your fault, 99.9% of the time it's always theirs. So anyone that doesn't want to admit to when they're wrong or don't want to adult, then leave them alone. You don't have to be. They lose access to be in your presence. Glasses up.
Okay, I take a little offense to that. Not a lot, just a little. Now, here's why. Because one, I am a sexy beast, but the most important thing is I'm a Capricorn, and we're always right. I'm just saying, we're always right. Yes.
No,
we're always right.
No.
You know, and people confuse the truth with being offensive. We can't help that the truth is offensive, but we ain't finna lie to you. So, I mean, I'm just saying that's all. But everything else you said is,
but you're not always right.
No, see, you're making us look weak.
See, that's
as
where right there
unit.
that you don't like to admit.
See?
That's the problem right there.
First of all,
you keep
that
it up,
Leo,
and you will.
that Leo hat. Sometimes the armor,
the
armor, it's got holes and creaks in it. The water is leaking through the Leo cracks. I'm just telling you right now. But you know what?
Keep it up. You will lose access to my presence.
See, the lies you tell. Stop making us look weak as a unit.
The truth that I tell that you don't want to acknowledge.
Hey, you know what? I'm a Capricorn. I know what it is. Just like we know that Plushy Advice is definitely being brought to you by Body, Mind, Soul, SheaButter.com. That's a family business. Making them organic shea butter and scented foaming hand soaps and much more.
Oh, yeah, and it's good.
They're helping to create healthy, smooth skin all around.
My skin is smooth.
The other night, your booty was shining. You had put something on there. It was shining real good. It was soft and shining. We married, so don't act like we can't say stuff like that. There's other people married. Compliment. I'm just saying your booty was glistening. Like I blinked and my blinking blasted back bing, in my eyeball.
Yeah, I was giving it its youthfulness.
All the products are handmade. Freshly here in the United States of America, often made to order. That's custom order.
Oh, yes, it is.
For more information, follow on Facebook at Body, Mind, and Soul, LLC. Shout out to the powerful Mrs. Davis.
Oh, yes.
There it is.
Shout out
right
to
there.
you, sis.
There it is right there. So more of the shenanigans will continue because I am a Capricorn. I'm always right. And anyone listening to baloney, phony, polony, plushy queen over here.
You just a hater. You're welcome.
Seen it yet? The movie review on the Mad Mix Morning Show.
Selective Outrage, the first ever Netflix live show. It's the first time they've streamed anything live in real time on Netflix. Chris Rock did his Thug Thizzle. They had a pre-show that had like Dana Carvey, Arsenio Hall, Deion Cole was the DJ, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, JB
Deion
Smooth.
Cole DJs?
Yeah, we'll talk about that offline, but yeah. Now, Chris Rock, Selective Outrage, he did his thing. That bar is always moving up. Chris Rock, he molds and scopes the whole show. And we're not going to say it's not without any controversy. That's why we're going to talk more about it in the entertainment report. Trust me. But I like it. It is on Netflix right now. You can go see it right now. You got Netflix, jump on in there. Chris Rock, Selective Outrage. And yeah, you want to know how he felt about we'll talk about it in entertainment. But movie review number 2, House Party. I happened to see it on HBO Max because it's sitting over there. People really ragged on this movie, and I'm not gonna lie, from the way the previews were set up, I was like, they're trying to remake this. Well, they didn't remake it. As a matter of fact, they were actually watching the original House Party with Kid and Play in this movie. Acknowledging that. So they wasn't trying to remake it. Spoiler alert, they run into Kid and Play at an Illuminati party. Yeah.
That's not cool.
Nope. But it is funny, and I'm not gonna lie, I look at actors and the way the movie's directed and edited. The young actors, especially the guy that plays the DJ, I forgot his name, he's a popular comedian, but I swear to you, if they was to ever do Friday and Smokey has a son, that boy could be Smokey, or that boy is funny as hell. They basically throw a house party and LeBron James' house.
Oh, wow.
And stuff. Kid Cudi plays a clone of himself. It's funny. I don't look at it necessarily as a remake or even a reboot. I'm gonna give them an A for effort because I get what they were trying to do. And it ended up being better than the impression I got from it just from the previews and what other people said. It was like, that movie is whack. And I didn't want to go to the movies and see it. I ain't gonna front. I'm glad I saw it on HBO Max. If I would have paid to go see it, I would have been disappointed, but not because it was just so horrible, just not as good as you might want it to be.
Right.
House Party, that's 1990 Kid and
Man,
playing
look,
Martin.
a 1990.
Yeah,
Oh.
you know, a different thing, but they did bring it into the now. So that's why I said it's not a remake or a reboot.
Shoot, watching that movie House Party, I learned how to jump over my leg. Like Kid and Play did.
Maya was in it, Juvenile was in it, telling people to back that thing up. You got HBO Max and you haven't seen it?
Oh, I gotta back that. Hey.
Check it out for yourself.
Hey.
The Mad Mix Morning Show will continue.
You're welcome. Let me back that thing up.
Cut
Hey.
it out. Cut it out.
What?
Is on. Venus is on. Venus is on. I got the word for ya. Free news, got the scoop, got it all for ya. No matter who, what, where it's going down. Since city's on lockdown. By Venus is on. Venus is on. Venus is on. I got the word for ya. Free news, got the scoop, got it all for ya. No matter who, what.
Good morning.
Never a dull moment.
This is Mayhem in the AM.
Don't say I didn't warn you. On the Mad Mix Morning Show, Entertainment Report.
Selective Outrage streamed live on Netflix. First time Netflix streaming anything live. They only had one hiccup, and it wasn't even a major hiccup. It was the after party and JB Smooth. They had to give him a handheld mic because their boom mic was tripping. I knew that, but the regular person wouldn't know that.
Right.
Other than that, look, let me tell you, that was a really good show. He took us in all different directions. He was even talking about the Kardashians. He said, you remember when a big, beautiful butt, you had to go to Compton to get that. Now, you know, he was
They manufacturing that everywhere.
yeah, exactly. So that was the joke, and then he went into Caitlyn Jenner. Then he made a joke. He put himself in it and said the scenario of he would be able to accept if his father was transgender, but his older brother wouldn't be able to deal with it. And then, spoiler alert, he pretty much said he would have to jump in between his older brother and his dad and tell his brother, hey, she is your father. See, you know, so I'm just really waiting on the community to get offended and try to cancel him. It was a joke. It was really funny. He said something else that was relatable, and he was talking about music, and he was talking about Michael Jackson still being played, but R. Kelly music not being played. And he said, same crime, which one is definitely proven true and the other isn't, but it's the same accusation. So I understood what he was saying with that. Not trying to knock no one, but he said something like that. And you're not going to be able to please everybody. But speaking of pleasing, I was very pleased with the fact that he finally gave his opinion about the slap. Matter of fact, 1 week short of the Oscars a year later.
Oh, wow.
This is designed.
I kind of figured that
and
was.
I'm not mad at that, because if you really think about it, like, okay, you slapped me for free and embarrassed me for free, but why should I embarrass you for free? Let's keep it real, because you know Netflix ain't paying him in coupons.
Of course they not.
You know they not. So, you know, he was making a point, and he was saying, you know, he didn't do any entanglements. He said, just like that, we said, all of us in here have been cheated on. When have you ever been interviewed by the person that cheated on you saying, I cheat on you, how you feel about it, had a mic pushed in front of your face, you know?
Wow.
And then, you know, he said, Will Smith, you know, you really, that's some BS trying to hit someone and fight someone that you know you're bigger than and that you can beat up. He said that word a few times.
Yep.
And even referred to Jada as one of the B words. But he made it clear, he ended it like this. He said, y'all want to know why I didn't respond? You want to know why? He said, because I have parents and they taught me not to fight in front of white people.
Hey.
Drops the mic. He said a whole lot of other stuff, but I'm just waiting on the controversy because, you know, you can't say nothing. And this is the only part about the show I didn't like is when he barely started, he said, I'm going to try not to offend anybody. If you got to continuously say that, anyway, I loved it. 9.9, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I like it. It's on Netflix. Selective Outrage. If you have not seen it, go check it out. If you got an issue with it, keep it to yourself. We don't care. The Mad Mix Morning Show will continue.
Yo.